In Britain, there is a new law that is coming up, right to die. Assisted dying law. Terminally ill adults end of life bill 2024-2025. So, before going into Britain and arguments with respect to Britain, let us discuss about India. In India, right to die is not a fundamental right. Gnan Kaur versus State of Punjab. You cannot claim that this is my life, I want to take away my life. Right to die is not a fundamental right. In fact, before 2017 Mental Health Act, it was a crime. It was a crime. If you attempt to commit suicide, it's a crime. Though it was decriminalized now, it is not a fundamental right to die. We don't have a right to die. It was said in Gnan Kaur versus State of Punjab. In Aruna Ramachandra Shanbag versus Union of India, there is one more interesting judgment. Euthanasia is not allowed in India. I think you all know the pathetic condition of Aruna Shanbag. She was into coma. She was into vegetative state for almost 42 years. Her friend, unable to see her agony, filed a petition in the Supreme Court asking the Supreme Court, requesting the Supreme Court to relieve her from agony by allowing euthanasia. But Supreme Court said no to that. But after a few years after that case, Aruna Shanbag, she died a natural death. And with respect to another case in India, Common Cause versus Union of India 2018, this is a very important judgment. Common Cause versus Union of India 2018, right to die with dignity is recognized as a fundamental right. Okay, and euthanasia, passive euthanasia is also allowed in India from now. How come? How it is allowed? If you want to allow a passive euthanasia or mercy killing, it needs advanced medical directive, a living will. What is a living will? A person, when he was in a fit mental condition, a person when he was in the fit mental condition before undergoing the treatment should give a will that in case of my health, in any case if my health goes into terminally ill, then I am giving a living will under strong mental condition that I can be sent to euthanasia. I should be allowed to undergo euthanasia. So, a person, when his mental condition was right, he should provide an advanced medical directive or a living will, proposing that in case of his terminal illness, he should be allowed to undergo euthanasia. So, only in this condition, euthanasia or mercy killing is allowed in India. There is a key term called AMD, Advanced Medical Directive or Living Will. In Britain, now the new bill says that if he has less than 6 months to live, if a man or woman have less than 6 months to live, and if that particular his medical certificate is signed by 2 doctors and a high court judge, then he will be allowed to undergo euthanasia. He or she will be allowed to undergo euthanasia. But there are many issues with respect to that. For example, if an old person, if he doesn't want to become burden to his children or to the society, they may do such things. Okay? Or every human being have inviolable right to life. Till naturally God takes us away from this life, why should we die? Every human being have inviolable right to life. And state has a duty to stop self-destruction activities. At the same time, individual also have a right to die with dignity. He should be allowed to die with dignity. So, in this condition, I wish to quote a political thinker J.S. Mill. In human actions, there are 2 actions, self-regarding, other-regarding. In other-regarding actions, state can impose restrictions. Even in self-regarding actions, state can impose restrictions if it is self-dangerous. For example, if I try to cross a dangerous bridge which is harmful to myself, then state can restrict me. I should not claim that, see, it is my life, I want to take away my life, I will do self-harm. I cannot claim like that, because in individual actions also, state can stop us from self-destruction. At the same time, self-destruction versus bodily autonomy, individual dignity should be balanced. When a man is terminally ill, there is no hope of living at all, then why don't a man is allowed to die with dignity? Here I want to tell about Mahatma Gandhi. Mahatma Gandhi is a strong advocate of non-violence, ahimsa, but he told a statement once, if my son is suffering with rabies, There is no point in curing him in any way. I will kill him. It won't come under himsa. It is not violence. In fact, I am relieving him from that pain. I am relieving him from agony. So you have to quote J.S. Mill, you have to quote Mahatma Gandhi, and you should also tell that at the same time, in the countries like India, where different able children, girl children, or sick children, old age parents, or sick wives, when people are ready, immaturely, when they are ready to kill the children who are mentally retarded. I have seen recently somewhere in the news that one mentally retarded girl was given as a sacrifice for a big project, for a big construction project. So, parents are ready to forego a mentally retarded girl for money. Okay, if you observe, still that superstitions are going on in India where you can sacrifice disabled children, mentally retarded children to the god to propitiate the goddess for the new projects. So, in such a superstitious country with superstitious mindsets, if you start allowing this type of euthanasia, mercy killing, people who will go to any extent and kill the even small babies, baby girls. In India, we should allow euthanasia case to case basis. There should not be any blanket rule for mercy killing. There should be stringent rules and strict regulations for mercy killing. Otherwise, so we can see so much of abuse and misuse of this euthanasia laws in India. For that reason, I can tell you, assisted death or assisted killings can be allowed only in matured societies, only with the matured people, not in every part of the society in India, in the country like India, where immaturity prevails over expediency, rationality. Done? So, when I am talking, I have used Jasmine, I have used Mahatma Gandhi, I have used practically how Indian society works. I also discussed about Shanbag, Aruna Shanbag case, Common Cause versus Union of India. When you are dealing with the topic, you should know 360-degree perspective of the topic. England is a matured society where at least there will be some norms and regulations. If they are flouted with, there will be stringent mechanism to punish those people who flout with the laws. But in India, after observing Indian society, after seeing Indian mindsets, we cannot go with that. We cannot go with that complete, we cannot give a blanket check to euthanasia, blanket liberal ideology to euthanasia.